Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 43 years. I'm going through the lessons again this year, asking Jesus for clarity, and then I write from that clarity, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So we're looking at lesson 244. I am in danger nowhere in the world. Your son is safe wherever he may be, for you are there with him. He need but call upon your name, and he will recollect his safety and your love, for they are one. How can he fear or doubt, or fail to know he cannot suffer, be endangered, or experience unhappiness when he belongs to you, beloved and loving in the safety of your fatherly embrace? And now, and there we are in truth. No storms can come into the hallowed haven of our home. In God we are secure, for what can come to threaten God himself or make afraid what will forever be part of him? I came half awake this morning in some pain and in a dreamy state. I worried about the pain and tossed and turned. Finally, I woke enough to leave those dreams behind and get up to start my day. Very quickly, the pain was gone, but there was still the dregs of unease in my mind. Because this is a world of duality, we always face choices, and the mechanism for making them is the mind with which we think. I've noticed that if I choose the ego to interpret the world for me, I have to make a deliberate choice to change to my true mind. If I don't, the ego keeps making the choices for me, and this is a slippery slope into hell. But as soon as I realize what happened, I'm free to choose again. This morning, I began with the ego as my advisor. Even when I realized I didn't have pain, the ego didn't stop there. It reminded me that I made a mistake in scheduling, and Lord knows what else I forgot. Oh, yes, there are the bills to pay and several unfinished projects. And where am I going to find the time? And what if I forget one of them and it doesn't get done? So at first glance at the lesson, it felt ridiculous to me. I very much felt endangered, overwhelmed, with all that needed to be done, and betrayed first by my body, then by my brain, which can't seem to remember something from one moment to the next. But something else happened as well. I closed my eyes and paused for a moment, letting go of my ego as I called on the name of God. For this was his dedicated time, and all that nonsense fell away as if it had never been. I felt tears gathering in my eyes, tears of joy that I'm never separate from my Creator. This morning's sense of betrayal and overwhelm is just a continuation of the dream. I dreamed I went to sleep last night, and I dreamed I woke up this morning. What a joke we play on ourselves. A favorite passage from the Course came to me. Your starting point is truth, and you must return to your beginning. Much has been seen since then, but nothing has really happened. Yourself is still in peace, even though your mind is in conflict. And this is all that's happening. We're safely in God, where He established us, reviewing our stories, our dreams of separation. We're making decisions, and these determine when we wake up. To our conflicted minds, it seems like much is happening, but it's all a dream, thoughts moving through the mind. We can wake up from this dream anytime we want, and I'm doing that. I'm doing it slowly so as not to frighten myself, forgiving each twisted thought as it appears until my mind returns to sanity. Here's a passage that I found helpful, and this is from chapter 18, by the way, section 1. Call it not sin, but madness, for such it was, and so it still remains. Invest it not with guilt, for guilt implies it was accomplished in reality. And above all, be not afraid of it. When you seem to see some twisted form of the original error rising to frighten you, say only, God is not fear but love, and it will disappear. The truth will save you. Distress, unease, love, comfort, and healing all took place this morning within a few minutes. It was all part of the dream experience that began when we substituted the illusion for reality. Here's what Jesus says about that in chapter 18, section 1. That one error which brought truth to illusion, infinity to time, and life to death was all you ever made. Your whole world rests upon it. So even though it seems that we are correcting the error a thought at a time, there's really only the one error. We sought to bring truth to illusion, and now we are learning that it's not possible. That is why there's nothing to fear. We are safe because there is no world, just a dream of one. So let us retrace our steps, forgiving them as we go until we awaken in God to discover we never truly left. In God we are secure, for what can come to threaten God Himself or make afraid what will forever be a part of Him? I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, then please like it. If you didn't, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another reading. See you then.